when they play Green Bay, they're going to have to throw the ball quickly at that. They're gonna.
I was down, but now I'm up. Yeah. It's all God, this ain't no love. Yeah.
Time for some Tuna Talk. Back at it again. Make sure my hair is okay. Whew, it's been a long day. So maybe I'll do it on Friday. I don't know. I'm not really sure. But we got our tuna here today. Boom, boom, boom. A lot to talk about. Key thing we're going to talk about today is BMR and what that actually means for our diet, and how important it is to be aware of your BMR and be aware of your body and how it works for you, because exercise is only going to do so much. So here we go. We got the tuna smelling good.
Yeah. It's all God, this ain't no.
We do tuna in between because it's quick, it's easy, it's affordable. Does it taste the best? No, but get over it. Tuna's like it's like a super booster. We got just this packet right here, 17 grams of protein.
But now I'm up.
We're going to talk about is the Green Bay Packers definitely got another dub. Shout out to Micah Parsons. Apparently, I keep putting an L on his name, but hey, look, I'm from the South. We might put a little something on everything. So we put a little something on, a little twang on it. But yeah, so Green Bay, we are 2-0 right now, which is really amazing. A lot of people are saying, "Oh, he's not going to make a big difference. He's not going to, be a deciding factor." The energy he brings, the whole line, the whole defense, is something that unless you experience playing sports, it might not register for you. So if there's a star that comes on the team, this star is going to make everybody do better. Think about all the little tips that he's given some of these rookies. Now he's given some of these younger players that are playing the same position he's playing, how to stop the run, different moves to do, like what's going on during practice. That's what I think he brings to the table as well, because I think the first game he was only there for 29 snaps. And then the second game, I think it was maybe like 35. I can't remember off the top of my head, but he wasn't in for the whole game. But, he makes a difference on the pass rush. The quarterbacks when they play Green Bay, they're going to have to throw the ball quickly at that. They're going to have to throw the ball. So we got our crackers. We're gonna do a little crackers today first. Thank you, Lord.
It's all God, this ain't no.
All right, so time out, pause with me. We're gonna come over here. This right here, I'm gonna explain what this means. All right. So a lot of times want to lose weight, but you're not really sure how that works. So there's 3 things that you use to burn calories. So we have BMR, TEF, physical activity. So BMR is how many calories your body burns at rest. So from literally sleeping, doing nothing, just sitting down, your resting heart rate, because there's a lot of things that your body does that you're involuntary, what you're not doing. So at rest. All right. And then TEF is your thermic effect of food, how your body digests things. So food right here. And then this is literally working out. So now, when you're burning calories, your BMR makes up about 60 to 75% of how you burn calories. Now, how you get your BMR can be based on, it's basically your metabolism. So if you have a slow metabolism, your BMR is probably low. A lot of things affect BMR: muscle mass, diet, how you're eating, genetics, age, sex. Females usually have, our BMRs are usually a little bit lower because of our hormones. Guys usually have higher BMR because they're able to carry more muscle mass. So, and then food. So food, our thermic effect of food, how our body digests its food, is going to be affected. So we're looking at maybe 10% of that. And then your workout is going to be 10% as well. So we'll say 10 to 15 for each of these though. 10 to 15%. Okay? All right, let's take a little tuna bite. All right. So this is how we burn calories. What is happening? What is going on? Why is it not working? So we got person A, we got person 1, we got person 2. So I already wrote them down. So the BMR of person A, which is while they're sleeping, while they're breathing, whatever, their body burns 1,200 calories. All right, cool. Now, the same thing that person A and person 2 do is they work out. So their physical activity, they burn 350 calories right there. All right. Now, TEF, the amount of food. So this is estimated that this person probably eats about 1,100 to 1,200 calories. Now, protein, you do burn. Now, you have to get deeper into the macros for that to get an exact amount, because protein burns at like 20 to 30%. Carbs burn at 5 to 10%. Fats burn at 1 to 3%, or 1 to 4, something like that. I think 1 to 4, 1 to 4%. So let's say it's very balanced. Let's say it's a very balanced. It's not high protein, but a balanced meal. This person had like 1,200 calories. So altogether, their thermal effect of food burns at 112 calories. So the process of their food digestion burned 112 calories. Over here, this person, their BMR is 1,800, so they're good. They worked out, and then from eating, they burned 185 calories. So if we add all that up, that person, add all that up. Let's see, we're going to use our handy dandy. So boom, plus 350 plus 112 equals 1,662 calories. So their body has burned in a day 1,662 calories. All right. Next, the next thing right here. So this person, their BMR is 1,800 plus 350 plus 185 as far as their TEF. So they burned a total of 2,335 calories in a day. All right. What does this mean? So this means that that's the total amount of calories that your body burns for a day. And to lose weight and to be in a calorie deficit, we have to be less than these two numbers. So this person greatly gets to eat about 1,900 calories. This person over here, you're going to be right at like, they can still do more than 1,900 calories. This person here is going to be about 1,500 calories, because we got to stay in that calorie deficit. So I tell people, when this is the BMR and you come in to lose weight, yes, I can tell you eat 1,500 calories, you'll lose weight. Now, what happened is, how long can you be in a calorie deficit? There's goals, fitness goals should change. You should not be in a calorie deficit for the entire year. The entire year your body is going to adapt to eating less. Your BMR is going to go down if you're in a calorie deficit for too long. So every 8 to 12 weeks, you should reassess your body. You should reassess your goals. You should reassess what we need to work on. Because if we're first trying to get the weight down, we do that. And now we're in a new place. We got some of the weight down. So let's fix our metabolism the best we can, so we can be like this person. Because when it comes Thanksgiving time, you're not going to eat you're not going to eat under 1,600 calories. You know what you're going to do? You're going to eat more like this, because I am too. But my BMR is going to be higher, and my body can handle that. So I know that's a lot to take in. If you have any questions about what I just said, please let me know. In the comment sections, you can message me, you can shoot me a DM, whatever the case may be. I hope you guys learned a little bit about BMR. Now, the way that you increase your BMR is going to be, if you already have a low BMR, which, like I said, genetics and all that play a big part. The way you increase it is by increasing your muscle mass. So that's where, if you'll hear trainers say, yes, you'll lose weight with cardio, but the fat mass won't really start coming off, and you're more so just losing lean mass. But if you lift weights and you build your muscle mass and you're bringing your BMR down and you're in a calorie deficit, then that's a healthy way to lose weight. But, I'm preaching to the choir, maybe. I don't know. Either way. Now, that's all I got for today. Been a great day. Last bite of tuna. Got my protein in. I'm gonna go work out.